Hey everyone, welcome again Nelson Official. And yeah, I'm back for 2 months. I haven't uploaded any videos, so yeah, you probably haven't heard my voice since 2 months. So my last video was in 20th of June, I do believe, and today is 22 or 23 of August. Yeah, so it's 2 months I haven't spoke um, in YouTube. I don't even have time to, you know, keep up with comments and things like that. So um, if you saw my post yesterday, I mentioned that my accidental action made me, I mean, causes the game problem, and I have to restart the game from beginning, from scratch. So by restarting the game, I managed to wait, just give me a few seconds, okay? I need to go to the setting of this game, and I need to readjust the text size because I make the text become smaller.
Reset the text to its original size. Hit. Improve. Option 4 of 9.
I'm gonna reset the original size.
Text button. Zombie Exodus. Save game. Change the game. Return. Use a black background.
We have a few options here actually. Which background do you prefer me to use? If you're a sighted people,
Use a sepia background. Use a white background. Radio
do
button
you
unchecked.
prefer white, black, or sepia?
Animate between pages. Radio button unchecked.
Animate between pages. Just let me know in the comment, okay?
More option. Change the game's appearance. Return to the game.
Wait.
Return.
I'm gonna return to the game.
Text button.
Okay.
Lead your group of vehicles away
So
from the road. End of part. More. Show stats.
okay, so as you can see, this is the last screen of part 1. And I will save the game and continue part 2 anyway. But before I continue part 2 or chapter 5, I would like to share to you probably 15 to 20 minutes about what I recently discovered.
Zombie
So,
Exodus. Safe haven.
okay. So you might hear me swiping around a few times when I'm explaining, because I don't want the screen to be I don't want the screen to be automatically off, because I already recorded this
Show stats.
video for a few times, but my screen keep I always speaking out of the time range of my screen timeout. So I will need to, sometimes probably 7 to 8 minutes, I will have to swipe around and keep the activity going on, so that the screen won't be off, won't turn off by itself. So okay, by restarting the game, I learned a few things about time management system in this game. It's not actually in this game, it's actually between chapter 1 to chapter 3, but my main focus was chapter 2. So chapter 2, I found out that your time management and what's your activity in chapter 2 will make a big impact to your supplies, your gameplay. It's not gameplay too much, but yeah, it will affect almost every single part on chapter 3, 4, 3 and 4 mostly. So I'm gonna spoil it to you from scratch. So on chapter 2, if you don't have time to
More options. Button.
if you didn't have a chance to watch my chapter 2 video on Zombie Exodus, just go ahead and browse the Zombie Exodus Safe Haven playlist. I already created that. Just I don't put the I don't put the description yet. The description of the playlist, but I'll surely do that. I will need some time to edit my playlists for my channel. So when you wake up in chapter 2, because at the end of chapter 1 you sleep, so chapter 2, when you wake up, you just go and prepare breakfast for you and probably your nephew, and then if when you already finish the breakfast, there's an unavoidable damage to your home, so you will have to repair the damage. I mean, yeah, you will have to repair the damage done to your home. So yeah, just go ahead and repair. So if you have 4 skill point put in crafting skill, you should be able to finish the job by 9:15. I mean, it's only about wait, how many? Okay, 30 minutes and half an hour. So when you already done that, you should go and scout around your property, your neighborhood. So just go and scout around. um, when you go back, when you back to home, it should be,
Show stats.
The time should be around 10 to 11. It should be between 10 to 11. It won't be more than 11. Probably 10:30 to 10:45. I don't remember the exact time. I do believe it was 10:30. So when you go back home, a soldier, or I could say a national guard called Lopez, he will appear outside of your home. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go out and save him. Try to help him. Then when you go back inside your home again, after you deal with the injured soldier, the time should be around 11:30 to 11:45, either these two. Or probably if you scout earlier, and you help the injured soldier more early than that, probably the time will be 11:15. But I do believe it won't be 11:15. It will be between 11:30 to 11:45, either these two. So if okay, so when it's 11:30 already, when you go back from when you come back
Shows more options. Button.
to the inside your home, go ahead and call go ahead and call one of your neighbor called Fred. But I will just spoil it to you every single thing. Okay, he will not answer your call. So we will leave that for later, and you will see why when I keep on explaining. So when you call Fred, it will take 15 minutes to from your time. So if the time before you call Fred, it's 11:30, so you should have another 15 minutes for you to do something like collect water. Water from upstairs tap, or you can fill in water from the tap and sinks. That should take 15 minutes. But if you before you call Fred, the time was 11:45, you can only take one action, which is you can only call Fred. You must call Fred, because this action is kind of is a must, or I can say it is compulsory for you to do that, because when you go to his house later to check on him why he's not answering your phone call, you will receive a plenty of food and construction supplies. So we will definitely need that. So yeah, so when you do that, it should take another 15 minutes. Okay, when you're done, the time should be 12 o'clock. So in 12 o'clock, another person called Tommy will appear outside of your home and banging on the front door and shouting for help, because his mother got infected by the Zeta virus, who will turn human into zombie undead, I think. So we should invite Tommy in, and we should go to his house to help him. Although his mother won't be safe, we cannot save his mother because this is unavoidable kind of accident. So you will have to, yeah, you will have to, uh, you just have to go there and console Tommy for his loss. And when you go Tommy's home, I mean, this when you go to Tommy's home, there's no any choice that will impact the game too much. So you may do anything you like I mean, you may do anything you want. I mean, you can select whatever choice, but try to keep no, I mean, try to not break your relationship with Tommy, because we will need him in our group later, and you'll see why. Um, except for one option, which is when you're already done at Tommy's house, when the management is, I mean, when the things settle on on Tommy's house. There's only one option that will impact the time management system, which is either you stay at Tommy's house and scavenge for usable supplies, or you leave his house. I would suggest to leave his house, because if you do not leave his house, I mean, if you stay and scavenge for sustainable supplies at Tommy's house, one, you will not find something useful. You will find, but probably just a little. And two, it will consume a half an hour. So it should take, I mean, when you go to Tommy's house and you settle things in there and go back to your home, it should take only half an hour. So it's supposedly will be 12:30. But if you stay and scavenge his house for sustainable supplies, it will only be, I mean, it will be around 1. I mean, when you go back to your home, it will be 1 p.m., which is what we don't want. Because after we after we done at Tommy's house, we will go to Fred's house and check out is he okay or not. And apparently he goes to the to find his mother, who is lost in Santa Fe. I don't know where is that, but yeah, it is. So when we done at Tommy's house, we go back to our home. It should be around 12:30. Then you gonna go to Fred's house. So in Fred's house, you will be chased by zombies. So what you need to do is just shut the door, and then yeah, you should go and shut the door and block block the door with something heavy. We call it entertainment set or karaoke or things like that. I don't really know what it is, but it's heavy enough to hold the door from being shoved by zombies. So just block the door, and then you go to the kitchen, and you will find a note that tells you that Fred is alright, and he's going to his mom. I mean, he's going to find his mom. Then don't hesitate to take the chili con carne, which is that will give you plenty of foods, and also some sustainable crafting supplies like metal parts, wooden parts, mechanical tools, mechanical parts, and electrical parts, gunpowder. I do believe there's a roll of toilet paper, what they call that. And another thing was you can also take some extra foods. Also a crafting tools. Yeah, crafting tools. You have 2 slots of crafting tools. You may want to take it. So when you're done and you go back to your home, the time should be around 3:15. Yeah, it should be around 3:15 to 3:30. I do believe 3:15. It will be 3:15. So um as I okay, as I said before, um a guy called Dante will appear between 3 to 4 p.m. Actually, I was mistaken. It was actually 2:30 to 3:30. So yeah, when I restarted the game, I learned a few things. He will appear around 2:30 to 3:30 in that 1 hour. So when you go back home, it should be 3:15 or less than 3. I mean before before 3:30. So you will find a guy called Dante, and he will need help from you, because he's being chased by two zombie women. So you will have to shoot them, or depends on you what you want to use. I mean, if you want to destroy the zombie using your melee weapon, or you want to fight hand to hand combat or anything like that. So it just depends on you. So it just, yeah, depends on you. um then when you finish that, it should take 1 hour from your time. I mean, if you save the injured man at
Show stats.
3:15, then when you go back to your home, it should be 4:15. Then 4:15, a woman called Gina will appear also outside your home, and she will need help too, because also because of zombies. Gina will appear around 3:30 to 4:30, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, you should be careful with your time. Then after you have done with Gina, then when you go back to your home, it should be around 5. I don't know 5 and how many minutes after that, but um it should be 5 and no more than 6 p.m. So in that time until 7 p.m, you have 2 hours to fortify your home. I mean, to reinforce your home. I mean, to repair any damage or anything like that. And you can take a dinner as well. Sorry guys, I was a little bit sleepy. I don't know why. I just sleep for about 4 hours. Last night was terrible, but not quite, because I already used to it. I always sleep like just for 3 and 4 hours, and I just wake up for the rest of the day. But I don't feel too sleepy. But yeah, sometimes when we talk a lot and we're tired, we feel sleepy. But not today. Today is not the day, because I already promised you, and I
Show
will
stats.
definitely hold on my promise. So okay, when it's 7 p.m., Jillian and Lyle will appear, and then you can invite them in. And when you're done with that, it should be around 1 hour, so 8 p.m. So at 8 p.m., you can offer to prepare some food for them, and you can choose either you want to make a large meal, a normal or small meal. I would rather choose big meal, because they haven't eaten in a while. So when you already ate the dinner with your new guests, it should be around 8:30. So in 8:30, you can go and check for online news. No, not online news. Probably, wait, just give me a few seconds. I need to rack my brain. I guess TV news. Yeah, TV news. You should go to watch the TV news and what's going on with the government, what government will do to stop the virus from spreading around the world. And then if you watch a TV, it should take you 1 hour. So 9:30. So at 9:30, I would suggest you to stop the time. So how do you stop the time, you may ask? So it's easy enough. You just go and select an option called craft an item. So but you don't need to craft an item. I mean, yeah, you don't have to craft an item. You just have to click on that, and you select the last option, which is on the second thought I will not craft anything. Do that until this dialogue appear. You go to the bathroom, and when you get out, you see that Jillian is rubbing to your stuffs. I mean your inventory. I mean she go and rummage through your belongings. So when this when this sentence, or if you see this thing happen, just do not use do not use brute force and kick her out so soon, because we need everyone in our group. So just ask her, do you need something in my bag, and something like that. Then move the time after you deal with that thing. Just move the time a little bit forward to about half an hour by pressing check on my gear. When you check on my gear, it will take 15 minutes, so you have to press 2 times. When you already check the gear, just press finish. I finished to check my gear, so it should be 10 o'clock. When it's already 10 o'clock, if you do not see the dialogue yet, repeat the same procedure. Just click on craft item, but you don't want to craft anything. On second thought, you don't want to craft anything. So the dialogue is, it's not a dialogue, it's actually a story. So you see a mob of a gang outside of your home,
Zombie Exodus. Show stat.
your property, and you hear a thunderous booming noise, like guns and like that. And if you have a nephew, you will be you will be told, your nephew would tell you that he saw that Lyle is lifting his sunglasses and see outside. But we do know that Lyle is actually blind. So if we have a challenge called short fuse, we will directly go to Lyle and ask him why he is pretending to be blind. But if we don't have short fuse, we should select another option called deal with Lyle pretending to be blind. I do have short fuse in this character, as I said in the post. I restarted the game with a little bit changes, which is, yes, I selected 3 challenges, which is pet owner, depending child, and also short fuse. So short fuse is kind of it's not, I don't know, it's actually, yeah, it's kind of challenges and things like that, where you cannot hold your patience for long. You cannot hold your temper, so you will get angry easily and things like that. And yeah, when you already deal with Lyle and pretending to be blind, so you just say that you two can stay here, but you have to keep your words, no more lies. Then when you're done with that things, you can go to a house. Which house? Wait, 3 stories house. So remember that I told you to remember I told you to what they call that, scout your home, scout the neighborhood. Yeah, it's actually for this purpose. So you go to a house that's 3 stories high, and then just go inside and answer the ringing phone. So when you go outside, there's a ringing phone, so you just go there and answer the ringing phone, and you should be okay. Just tell the person on the other side of the phone, of the other side of the call, to just tell him the whole story, that his father is dead and don't have time to search for your mother, and just things like that. It's just not important, it doesn't impact the game too much. Then after you already answered the ringing phone, just go to search everything, search the behind the green light door, but do not examine at the man. The man is actually the person's father, so don't examine it, because if you examine it, I do believe it will take your time. I mean, it will consume your time, so we don't want to consume time, we don't want to waste time. So just search everything, and lastly you go to second floor. When you go to second floor, you will meet a zombie woman. What you need to do is just disable, or either you can disable or you can kill him, you can kill her. So when you're already done killing her, just leave her unless she move or making noise again. So because we don't want to waste time, right? So when you go upstairs, you will find supplies again, and you just take supplies that you may need. Then you will go to the third story home. This is important, hear me out. Okay, so if you stay with me, hear me out. There's a generator, a portable generator. Carry it home. This the best thing I can tell you. I mean, that generator, when you being asked whether you want to bring it home or not, just carry it home. Because what? At the end of chapter 2 or beginning of chapter 3, the electricity will run out. So if you don't want your refrigerator and your microwave, your oven stove not working, take this generator with you. Because if your refrigerator do not work, you cannot, I mean, your food, many of your food will be destroyed, will be spoiled, and that is what we do not want. And also your laptop won't, I mean, you don't have enough laptop battery to hack on the school server at chapter 3. I already played that, so just go ahead and see. Okay, then after we're done at the home, when we go back, the time should be around 12. It should be around 12:30 to 1:30. It should be around that. Okay, so it should be around that, and you have some times to just you only have time to take only one action, which is power your home with the generator. So you just go ahead and power your home with generator. That's why I said in the character creation video why you should have electronic. I mean, you why should you put at least 3 or 4 skill points into electronic skill? Because yeah, it's important. Okay, so when we done that, we will just directly go to sleep, and you can continue with chapter 3 with peacefully. So chapter 1 and chapter 3 doesn't affect too much. The time management system in chapter 2 is pretty straight. So yeah, you will need some time to discover it by yourself. But I already discovered it, and I spoiled it to you. So done with that chit chat. What we're gonna do is I'm going to end the part 1, and we're gonna go to part 2.
Achievement. Moral compass exceptional morality article.
Okay, we got a little bit of achievements.
Next button. End the game here. End. Continue. Save this game. Do you want to save this game or continue on to part 2 without saving?
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to save.
Save this game. Radio button checked.
I'm going to save.
Next button.
Okay, I already saved that. I already
Type a name
clicked
for
on
your
next.
save. Type a name for your. Please log into the joyceoutcomes.com. Type a name for your save game. Text box.
Okay, I need to type a name for my save game. Wait,
Please log
just
music
give
volume
me a
80.
few seconds.
75.
Okay, just give me a few seconds. I will pause and come back to you when I settle the save.
Show more options. Okay, on to part 2.
Okay guys, so I already saved the game. I'll get back to that in case if there's any update of part 4. I can just I don't need to play chapter 1 again, and I just have to I just have to I just have to restore the game. So okay, we are gonna go to part 2, and probably this video will be longer than usual one, because I already took around, I do believe, how
12:24:02.
oh yeah,
Okay,
so I already
Okay, on to part 2.
okay, I already take about a half an hour to explain how's the time management system in chapter 2 works. Okay, so this video should be longer than the usual one, but hope you guys stay with me. So we're gonna go next, and this is going to be the beginning of part 2. Enjoy yourself. Chapter 5. Let's go.
Next button. Zombie Exodus. Safe haven. Web view. Chapter 5. Escape into apocalypse graphic.
Okay, I hope my speech rate isn't too fast for you. If you are sighted people, you should be able to see the text on the screen, and for people who are visually impaired or you cannot see, just listen to my screen reader. If the speed is too fast for you, just comment and I will slow down my speech a little bit for the next video.
For hours and hours into the night, your caravan drives down the quiet four-lane highway out of Nightfall, the place you once called home, now ruled by the infected. Your caravan of friends, family, neighbors, and relative strangers join together as you set out west through Colorado to find a new safe haven. The highway stretches on for miles lit only by headlights. Though the road is empty of traffic, you move at a careful, steady pace, avoiding debris, abandoned cars, and even bodies of the newly created dead. No other vehicle has passed you coming or going from Nightfall. You flip on the radio. Through the static, the only station you reach plays a loop message about a FEMA aid camp outside of Stone Ridge, a small town further down I-70. Time ticks by, and you'll fight to stay awake with only the hum of motors and occasional howls breaking the silence. You have no destination in mind, but when you reach it, you'll know. You glance at the military device Colonel Walter gave you. Should you leave the caravan to safe haven cancel it, or keep its location to yourself? Past the exit 37 off-ramp, you spot a blockage crossing all lanes of the highway, forcing your motorcade to slow. Red cars and a small truck lie from end to end in a tangle of metal. Several bodies lie on the road, and there's movement in the back of a white sedan in the middle of the pileup. The darkness hides the details, but in the glow of the sedan's headlights, you see blood splattered on the hood and more on the ground. The four vehicles impede any further movement, but the right shoulder of the road lines up with a low field, making it easy for your caravan to pass. On the left, a steep hill of spruce and pine rises tall. The minibus stops ahead of the accident. James steps onto the highway and kicks the side of the vehicle. In the back of the caravan, a dark blue Cadillac pulls up. You notice this car following you from the beginning of the trip as you left your home at Nightfall. Your companions soon step out of their cars. Arthur stretches his legs. Brody eyes the crash site, and Rachel scans the area, a semi-automatic rifle propped against her shoulder. Woody leans out of the passenger window, rubbing sand from his eyes. You check the fuel gauge on your man, and the needle sits just above the E. Charlie dashes to the side of the road and finds the spot to mark. You look around for Daniel, since he's not in your van. You glance around the area by the rear bumper of the minibus. Your nephew sits on the suitcase, drawing in a giant notepad lit by a light flip to it. From the dark blue Cadillac walks a short man in a pinstripe suit and pastel pink shirt. When he steps from his car, he dabs sweat off his nearly bald head with a handkerchief. When he sees you looking over at him, he strides towards you, hand waving. His smile spreads wide, showing a gold tooth on the bottom row. Hello, sir. My name's Dunbar Church. Friends call me Church, which is fitting, since I'm a preacher. I saw you and your group leaving your burning home, headed out of town, and thought to follow. Sorry about your home. Once this outbreak madness is over, I can get you help finding new housing. I'm on the committee working with Habitat for Humanity, but there's time to discuss that later, and once we get to a safe location, there's even more to discuss. He turns and waves at James across the caravan. Hey man, let me talk to you for a minute. Before you can say a word to Church, he walks off. As members of the large group congregate on the side of the road, they look around the area and talk to one another. No one makes a move away from the crowd.
Okay.
Stepping from your van, you.
Okay, so we gotta make a decision. This is an accident. We stop at ahead of accident site. The place where accidents goes. When will happen. So we gotta decide either we want to
survey the scene of the accident and the movement in the white sedan, ignoring anything else for now.
Surveying the accident area and ignoring anything for now. I'm not gonna do this because this will just harm the whole group, not only me but the whole group. So
order everyone to draw weapons and secure the area.
Okay, so we can order everyone to draw weapon and secure the area. This is the right movement we can do. So I'm gonna check this out, but I'm gonna show you the third option, which is the last option.
Tick. Approve. Option 2 of 3. Discuss with James how to proceed. Radio button not checked.
Okay, we can actually discuss with James on how to proceed. How can we settle this down? So I'm not gonna discuss. I'm not a person who like to waste my time by discussion and things like that. So at least in the game, I would like a character who don't like to discuss anything, just like that. I hope you understand. So I'm gonna just directly take a direct approach. So when you're ordering people around, you will need leadership skills. So that's why I choose soldier, because soldier has superior skill. Military commander have superior skills. Superior skills in superior level of leadership. So that's why I take to become a military commander. Though I will not be a group captain, a group leader later, because later on we already form a group, right? Then we will have to pick up our leader, who will be we will have to decide who will be the leader, and I will not be the person who will be the leader. So although my leadership is good, but no, I'm not gonna do that. So let's hit next, because we still have a lot to do. Probably because probably chapter 5 is the longest chapter in Zombie Exodus Safe Haven, at least for now, I guess. Yeah, because so many things happen in chapter 5, so we're gonna see. Probably I will spread this chapter 5 into 2 parts. So we're gonna do. Let's go.
X button. You march to the center of the group and wait for everyone to close the circle around you. Okay, listen up. If you have a firearm and know how to use it, form a line on my right. Otherwise, form up over here. Let's move, people. 2 groups form on either side. On your right stand Brody, Reverend Church, Riley, James, Nathan, Dante, Driver, Rosie, Logan, Tommy, Rachel, and Woody. On your left are Bailey, Kelly, Benji, Jillian, Madison, and Parker. More remains in the Chevy with Daniel by her side. The classic car's hood folded back.
Okay.
This accident could have just happened, so everyone with a firearm keep your eyes open for hostiles. The noise could draw the infected. Riley, Lopez, and Rachel clear any hostiles from the vehicles. Reverend Church and Nathan, please head to the left side beyond the truck and stand watch. Dante, go with them and keep your eye on the highway. Brody, Tommy, and Woody move to the right of the white sedan. Watch the field and the highway in both directions. Driver and Rosie, get to the jeep and watch our flank. In case of trouble, have that machine gun ready. Spread out around the accident site and keep watch over the road and the surrounding area. Thanks, everyone. Jane, hang back. Everyone else, please take a position now.
Okay.
As the first team moves out and Jane remains, you face the other group. Once the area is secure, I'd like the rest of you to search the cars and the truck and scavenge for whatever is useful. Food, water, medical supplies, anything else we might need to survive. I spotted movement in that white sedan. Jane, would you mind checking it out? If you see an infected or a survivor, call me. It's safer if we deal with it together. Okay, let's get to work. Please be safe.
Okay.
As the 2 groups start their assigned tasks, you move out the crash site to supervise and stay prepared for any activity requiring your intervention. Jane makes his way to the white sedan and dispatches the zombie inside, and the rest of your scavengers find a variety of supplies, all of which go to a group pile for review and inventory.
Okay, that's great.
More movement from off-road draws your attention. 2 figures sit at the trunk of a broad tree some 20 yards back from the highway. One points the long barrel of a gun to the sky, while the other sits on the side, unmoving and gazing at the highway.
Okay. So,
You wave Jane over. I'm going over to check out those people. You're in charge while I'm gone.
okay, so these are new strangers, where these strangers is dangerous. I will tell you, I will spoil it to you. These 2 strangers are dangerous. So, yeah, as you can guess what my thought is, I'm going to kill them. And yeah, as you know, I'm gonna take supplies. I'm kind of a cruel character. I would like such a cruel character. You know what? Because in apocalyptic situation, anything can happen, and a good people could be also can be changed into a bad one. I mean, kind of not unhumane things like killing others, get mad and crazy like that. But I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I just cruel things like that. Whatever.
You got it, boss, he said with a smile.
Okay.
Stepping from the crash site, you walk towards the shoulder of the road. Woody and Riley march beside you, and Rachel lags behind. Stay here for now, she says to Benji. If either of them are injured, we'll call for you. Benji nods in frustration and steps out of the camper. He adjusts a suitcase tied to the top of the vehicle.
Okay, just calm down, yeah, Benji.
Before you can reply, Riley strides ahead through the field. Eyes on the 2 strangers, you see they remain still, and the armed one keeps the weapon pointed away. 2 large knapsacks sit beside the tree, and another smaller one is dropped behind the woman's head like a pillow. Moving into the field, you consider your motive for approaching the 2 strangers.
Okay, so those knapsacks is actually a kind of supplies sustainable supplies that we can get.
They could be hurt and need attention. Radio button checked.
Okay, so we can choose our motive. This doesn't affect the gameplay. So
It's too early to ignore people that need our help. Radio button not checked. It's their safety in numbers. They might join our group if we help. Radio button not checked.
no, these 2 strangers are dangerous. I'm not gonna.
They would be dangerous, and if given the opportunity, attack our group. Radio button not checked.
Yeah.
Pick the group. Option 406.
Okay.
To learn more about what happened at this accident. Radio button not checked.
Learn more about what happened to this accident.
They have gear we can use. Radio button not
Or I
checked.
can say they have gear we can use. I can say I would say they are dangerous.
X button. Zombie Exodus. Safe haven. 2 strangers on the side of an accident could pose a threat, especially since at least one is armed. This could be a setup for an ambush, or these 2 might be infected. Either way, you're being proactive to reduce the risk to your group.
Yeah. Yeah, probably it's an ambush, so we will have to be cautious.
As you move closer to the spruce tree, the man rises to his knees and lowers the barrel of the gun above your head. Even in the darkness, you can tell he has blonde, almost white hair which falls past his shoulders, a thin beard, and wire-rimmed glasses.
Okay.
As you reach a short distance from the pair, Riley lifts his shirt to show a pistol tucked into his belt. Don't worry, this guy tilts that rifle at us, and he's pre-approved.
Okay, Riley kind of wild. Okay, Riley is a person who kind of wild because he was a bank robber before joining our group, so he's kind of a wild person. So yeah, you do need to be careful with him. But Riley is a good man. He is a good. I mean, he's very good in shooting and fighting. He's kind of good with range weapons. Same like Medicine. Medicine is actually a teenager who also know how to shoot. She is kind of, you know, likes shooting stuff, things like that. She has a R15 rifle, which is a semi-automatic gun, semi-automatic rifle. Well, we have our Springfield rifle, of course, but I do get another, yeah, I do get another a rifle, which is AK-47 from James. So yeah.
I'm sure he's just as nervous about strangers as we are. No need to threaten him, you say?
Okay, don't need to threaten them, but no, I do think this dialogue should be removed because those strangers are dangerous.
The woman on the ground flinches, and vomit expels in a gush from her mouth. Chunks of red and green hit the grass. She wheezes and fights to draw breath, which turns into a coughing fit. Through harsh spits of air, she murmurs, "Finn, help." The man turns his full attention to her. "Layla, Layla," he yells, and as he shouts, her eyes pop open. Her hand reaches to his face, and her lips part with a low moan. I rush in to examine the woman. She certain needs my help. Radio button checked.
Okay, we can examine the woman, but no, I'm going to directly kill them both. It's not without reason, but they are dangerous. I said it.
What's wrong with her? I asked, stopping a short distance from the strangers. Radio button not checked.
What's wrong with her? Don't need to ask too much question, can you?
Stand back and observe. Drawing my Act-47 just in case. Radio button not checked.
Okay, you can stand back and observe.
Drop your weapon and raise your hand. I shout, raising my Act-47. Radio button not checked.
Drop your weapon and raise your hand. Okay, so I can lift up my AK-47.
Watch them while I grab their knapsacks, I whisper to my companions. Radio button not checked.
Okay, watch them. No, if we only grab the knapsack but without doing anything to these two strangers, they will come back and rob us. Okay, I swear, I will tell you. I will spoil it to you because I already played this game more than 10 times and I know every single thing, every single detail of this game. Actually not every single details, but yeah, I can say almost every aspect of this game, almost every ending, every secret in this game, I already know it. So
What? Kill her. No need to take any chances. Radio button not checked.
we can only kill her because she's infected by the Zeta virus. So the way to stop the infection is to destroy the brain, to destroy the head. I mean, to destroy the person who been infected, so that they will not turn into zombie.
Kill them both. They're of no use to us, but their stuff will come in handy. Radio button not checked.
Okay, this might sound cruel, but this is the option.
Ticked. Improve. Option 7 of 7.
So we have only 7 options here. So this is the 7th option, which is the last. I'm gonna next. We're gonna see what
As you
happens.
move towards Finn and Layla, you consider the best tool for the task.
Okay, we can select the tools to do it. I'm not going to waste ammunition for only 2 strangers. I'm gonna use my melee.
I use my Act-47. Radio button checked.
So AK-47 is my range weapon.
I use my cavalry sword. Radio button not checked.
And I do have cavalry sword. Yes, you're right. I have range weapon on 4 skill points, and I put also 4 skill points into close weapon, close melee weapon. I mean close combat. Yeah.
Ticked. Improve. Option 2 of 3.
Okay, so we have 3 options actually. We can bash their head with also rock,
I bash their heads in with a rock. Radio
but
button
no,
not checked.
because cavalry sword seems more reliable.
X button. Zombie Exodus. Same thing. You raise your cavalry sword and jam the blade into the front of Finn's skull. As he falls, his face is frozen in surprise.
Okay, I'm gonna kill them both.
Turning your cavalry sword on Layla, she closes her eyes before you end her life as well. Layla slumps over, head tilted up, eyes closed. 2 teardrops, darkened with blood, fall off her cheeks.
Okay, whatever. I actually don't like these violent scenes, since I don't know if it's if it's really they call it break the rules of YouTube. I mean of the community guidelines of YouTube. I don't know, but I would just do it.
You had to kill them both. I mean, the gal was going to turn, but him too. Woody says in an agitated tone, arms folded over his chest.
Of course we should.
He had to go, Riley barks back. Strangers are enemies.
Not all strangers are enemies, but these 2 strangers I already know they are dangerous. So what are we gonna do?
Fine, y'all do what you want. Woody walks back towards the road, head on low, kicking dirt and grass along the way.
Whatever.
You do a quick check of her body and find only a small photo strip of her and Finn taken in a photo booth, showing them posing in silly ways and a final frame of a passionate kiss. You leave the photo in her hands.
Okay.
Next, you check Finn's body. He has a hunting knife, a half bag of cigarettes, and a bulky pool.
No use. Not really useful.
Rising, you round the trees and look for the knapsacks. Both are gone. Turning to face the road, you spot Rachel carrying both of them towards her companions.
Okay.
You march across the low field of grass. The haze off the asphalt rises and obscures the scene, but as you draw closer, James' tall figure comes into focus. Up ahead, your group moves about the accident, picking through each vehicle in turn.
Okay.
At your man, you spot Rachel by her group's camping trailer, going through the two knapsacks she carried away from the couple. As she hands items to Nathan and Bailey, you feel intense anger building. Those supplies are not hers alone, and the way she took them and ran off compels you to confrontation.
Okay, confrontation.
Hey. Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing? You yell when you're close enough for her to hear.
Okay. This is the effect of short fuse. Okay, actually, if we don't have short fuse challenge, we can select either we want to yell at her, or we want to just stay far from it and watch what happened. I mean, just watch for the benefit of doubt. But since I have a short fuse and this thing make my character angry, then it would go directly. Okay, so sorry.
Rachel turns her body to you and finishes handing off a hoodie to Nathan. I'm separating out these supplies into categories, so it'll be simpler to distribute to those who can use them best. I was just sending Nathan over to you to find out where we should store the food and water. It might be best to centralize where we keep it.
Okay. I do understand. Sorry for that because I don't mean to do that because of this short fuse challenge. I don't really like it though.
Sounds fine. Rachel, good thinking, I say. She has the group's interest at heart. Radio button checked.
Okay.
Sounds good, but next time we should discuss what to do with supplies before you start divvying them up. Radio button not checked. It's not your decision to make. Put everything back in the bag and hand it all over. I'm the leader of this group. Radio button not checked.
No, not gonna be so rude.
It's not your decision to make. Put everything back in the bag and hand it all over. I want all of these supplies for myself. Radio button
No,
not checked.
no. This is too rude.
Next button.
Why should this option even exist though?
It's next button. Thank you, Nelson.
Okay, I already pressed next because the first option, which is I say it's good thinking already good enough.
From the first bag, Rachel draws out several cans of food and hands them to Bailey, who stacks them on the fold-out panel from the trailer. When they finish with the cans, they sort out more from the first bag: men's clothing, bottles of water and beer, personal hygiene products, shoes, and other small items, and then she goes through the other knapsack. When the items are all separated into piles, Rachel hands some off to Nathan and Bailey. In turn, they walk among your group, handing out items to various people. The Woody goes clothing, the Brody goes shoes and a soda, while Madison receives a chocolate bar and Parker gets medicine.
Hooray!
When the items have been distributed, only food and water remain, and Rachel packs all of it. Nilsson, where should we keep the food and drink?
Okay, so all the foods and drinks.
I'll take them, I say, and use it for the group. Radio button checked.
I'm gonna take it and just use it for group. Not gonna take it all for myself.
I'll take them, I say, and keep it for myself. Radio button not checked.
No.
I'll put them in James' vehicle. That's where our group inventory is being stored. Radio button not checked.
Probably we can also we can also put it in James group. Just give me a few seconds. Sorry guys, I have to clean my eyes a little bit. Whoa, these eyes liquids are very troublesome. Oh, okay. Let's go.
Put them in James' vehicle. That's where. Ask James. He's in charge. Radio button not checked.
We can tell her to ask James because he's in charge. Not yet.
It's up to you, Rachel. Radio button not checked.
Up to her, no.
It's next button.
Okay, I'm gonna just take it and use it for group.
It's up. Next button. Rachel hands you a small bag of canned food, and you store it in your van.
Okay.
Next button.
I'm gonna click next.
Next button. The glow of the rising sun breaks over the horizon as your group gathers once again at their vehicles, ready to continue the journey along the highway. Ansel and Charlie lie side by side in a field of lush grass, sleeping despite the noise of the survivors.
Okay.
Excited voices draw your attention to the dark blue Cadillac, and you turn to see Kelly and Parker at the back bumper, the license plate reading M4NOFG0D.
Okay, so this is the part where the interesting part of this chapter. Not the interesting. Not quite interesting though, but it's okay. I'm gonna just let the story read, and we'll see my choice.
There's something in the trunk. Kelly shouts and slams her hands against the latch.
I'm going to stop talking at least for now because I want the story. I want to boost. I want to boost the story up, and I don't want to, when something require my intervention, require my explanation, I'm gonna explain it. Otherwise, enjoy the story. I'm gonna I'm gonna swipe and I'm gonna go and drink some water. And probably eat something.
Oh, leave it alone. George yells, his voice cracking at the high pitch, and he runs across the crash site towards his car. Don't open it. Harper takes 2 sizable steps away from the Cadillac. Whatever's in there is moving. All of your companions rush to the Reverend's vehicle, and as you draw close, you see the back of the Cadillac shaking side to side, and hear heavy mounting from inside the metal trunk. Kelly bounces her hip into the trunk's latch, muscles in her arms straining to lift it. Someone is in there, she yells. Don't worry, I will get you out. You're safe now. As you and George reach the car, the trunk door flips open. A head pops out, mouth open wide and snarling, and it lunges for Kelly, who leaps away. The zombie sits up, but ropes bind its arms and legs, so it just crashes against the interior of the trunk, snapping its pointed teeth with deep growls.
Okay, so apparently this Reverend Church, which is a church person, he has a zombie behind his car. So we're gonna see what will happen.
George steps in front of the trunk and holds his arms up like the preacher he is, but he holds out his hands to stop the crowd from advancing. This isn't what it looks like.
Okay.
It doesn't look like a zombie is tied up in the back of your caddy, Harper says, his voice all sarcasm. Oh, I'm just saying this isn't just any zombie. This man has been my partner, my pastor, for years. And yes, I got him tied up, but it ain't that simple.
Okay.
Kill the damn thing, Riley yells from the front of his Chevy, pistol drawn. From behind him, Nora leans over and tries to peer around her son.
Yeah, as I said, Riley is kind of a mad person. Is the person who always get angry too fast.
You tied up a pastor? And what do you do? Sermon too long? Not say jokes.
No.
Rosie holds back Madison, who shoves him away, and Rachel and her crew stand at the outer edge of the circle of survivors. James and Woody advance by your side. As the zombie flails, you see he's wearing blue boxers with a pattern of tiny white crosses, and his knives are purple and gold ropes you'd expect to see holding back a line outside a nightclub.
Whoa.
Tell us what this is about, I say, needing to know more details before deciding what to do. Radio button checked.
Okay, we can ask him to tell us what this is all are about.
Are you keeping him there in the hopes there will be a cure one day? Are you trying to save him? Radio button not checked.
We can ask him, are you trying to save him? That's my option. We can actually ask him to do anything here.
Ticked. Improve. Option 2 of 5.
We can actually select any option here. It doesn't impact too much.
I killed a zombie. There's nothing to discuss. Radio button not checked.
No, I'm not gonna kill the zombie. This zombie can actually be a useful, this zombie can actually be a useful ally because we can use him to intimidate other survivors. Not unlike other zombies, it's hard to capture. It's really hard. But this one we can just tie him up and use him against other strangers or thieves and looters, something like that. Yeah, it's very great.
I killed a zombie. There's nothing to discuss.
So I'm not going to kill the zombie though. I'm gonna keep it. I'm going to keep it to intimidate other survivors. Although many people would not like my idea.
You have a zombie in his underwear, tied up and jammed in the trunk of your car. You have a lot to explain. Radio button not checked.
Okay.
I don't need to know what's going on here, Church. Just close the trunk and leave. Radio button not checked.
Okay. I do need to know what happened here, so I'm not gonna choose this option.
X button.
So we're gonna go next.
I don't. X button. Church rolls his eyes. What? I'm not trying to save the man. I'm holding out his suffering. Everyone please. This fool has been cheating with my wife for months. On the day of the outbreak, I caught him in bed with my niece. Well, ex-wife, I guess, cause she was dead. Pastor Joe, that was the summon's name, called me of all people to hell. Long story short, she was infected, went to sleep, and when she woke up, she was turning into the can. Joe bashed her head in with a hardcover copy of the King James Bible. Anyway, the pastor didn't even try to hide his ill-begotten escapades. He threw on his drawers and put a sheet over her niece. In his defense, Joe was freaked out. He was in the pastor's retreat sitting on the edge of the bed, smoking a J and crying. In the bed was her niece, naked except for a pair of socks. Her feet were always cold due to poor circulation. Turns out, Joe was infected too. When he started twitching, I knocked his ass out and tied him up with ropes we used for sectioning off parts of the church.
Okay.
No one says a word for a while. Everyone either stares at Church pacing by the back of the Cadillac or zombie Joe struggling against the ropes. That story is messed up, Harper says. Look, I know this all seems crazy, Church says, hands on the top of his head. This man betrayed me and everything we stood for. I can't help but hold vengeance in my heart. It's wrong, I know, because only the Lord has the authority to judge a man. But Joe asked for God's forgiveness before he died. I believe he truly meant it, and the good book says, if we confess our sins, he is faithful and just and will forgive us for our sins and purify us from all unrighteousness. So, if Joe died, he'd go to heaven with a clean soul, living in paradise for eternity. George shakes his head, and his bottom lip quivers. That man needs to suffer a while, he says, pointing at the zombie in the car. If he dies, his pain is over. God may forgive him, but I ain't ready just yet. Next button. As the sun reaches the highest point of the tree line, your group stands before Reverend Dunbar Church's Cadillac. It's open front and tied up Pastor Joe, now zombie Joe. We can't have an infected with us, James says, staring with tired eyes at the writhing creature. What if he got out of those ropes? We don't even know how the virus transmits to others. What if it becomes airborne? Madison says from the back of the circle.
This is a virus who transfer to transfer this virus is not going to be airborne. It's not like a fever or flu and things like that. It won't be airborne. It's actually transmitted by a bite. So if it beats you or it bites you, then you will be infected. Otherwise, it is safe.
Princess is right. That thing could infect us all, Kelly says, her voice bold and severe. We don't know how this thing spreads. Harper makes the sign of the cross. There's suffering, and there's this. Glancing at Tommy, you notice him looking away from the zombie, and his hands ring the metal of his rifle. Jillian sits on the hood of the Cadillac. Everyone else is joining our group. Let's add Zombie Joe too.
Your idea might be true, but it's crazy. I mean, your idea is good, but you are delivering the idea in the wrong way.
I doubt Joe's even in there, Driver says, pointing to the zombie. He's not the person he used to be. He's not suffering, because he has no thoughts and feels nothing. This is the Rev's thing, Woody states. He should take care of and infect it how he sees fit. He's the only one been wronged.
Okay.
Kill it already. Riley calls out.
Yeah, as I said, Riley is a person who easily get angry.
As the group calls out their opinions on how to handle the situation, you.
Okay, I'm going to explain to the other. We can actually choose some options here. We can explain to the other that this virus won't transmit through airborne, or we can directly say that we want to keep Zombie Joe.
Reassure the group that there's no reasonable risk of this virus transmitting through the air. Radio button check.
I'm going to show you all the options first.
Step aside. Church, I'm not letting that thing live for another second. I say and kill the zombie.
No, not going to kill it.
Church, we can't keep a zombie with us like this. It's too risky. Either you kill him or we will.
No.
Church, what do you want to do with the zombie now?
We can ask him what did he want to, what does he want to do?
Church, you can do what you want. Just make sure that thing stays away from the rest of us.
No.
Church, you have every right to torture this man for what he's done. Keep Joe if you want to.
Okay.
We shouldn't kill Pastor Joe. There will be a cure one day and he can be saved.
Okay.
Let's keep Joe tied up. We can use him to intimidate other survivors.
We can directly say this, but no, I'm going to explain to the others first.
Order the group to detain Church and kill the zombie.
No.
We should vote on how we want to handle this, I say.
We can do a vote. Okay, so we have many options here, but I'm going to choose the first one.
Next button.
Let's go next.
More up, just so everyone is aware of the facts. The risk of airborne transmission is low. This isn't like a cold or flu virus that passes through the air. If that were the case, we'd all be infected already.
Yeah.
Is that supposed to make us feel better? Madison asks. Benji steps up. Nelson is right. The rate of infection would be astronomical if the virus went through the air or water.
Okay.
And does provide a small bit of reassurance, but that infected man remains a risk to us all, Rachel states. Church, we can't keep a zombie with Church. Benji steps up. Nelson, and next, you.
Okay, I'm going to say I want to tie him out and use him to intimidate.
Church, we can't keep a zombie with us. Church, you have it. Church, we shouldn't kill Pastor Joe. Let's keep Joe tied up. We can use him to intimidate other survivors. Radio button not checked. Pick the group. Option 7 of 9.
Well, we have 9 to 10 options here, apparently. So we have so many options. I mean, we have so many choice that we can do to, you know, we can use to, yeah, we can use to deal with this situation. I'm going to just tie him up.
Next button. Wait, what? James says, turning to you.
Okay, so many people will show disapproval in these things, but this will be the great way to protect our group.
If that thing is with us, I'm out of here. Madison yells.
Okay.
Kill it, or I will. Riley waves his pistol in the air as he speaks. Everyone, listen to me, you say, turning to address the crowd. We will come across other survivors, and we need to consider any advantages to ensure our safety. If they see Joe with us, they might just leave. If they try to attack, we can release Joe to go after them.
Okay.
But just being around the zombie cause us to get an infection, like breathing the same air, Brody asks.
No, I already said this will not transmit through airborne.
Woody ships next to you, scratching his beard. It's like Nelson said, the virus can't transmit through the air. There is no risk for infection from Pastor Joe, Benji says, stepping forward to address the crowd. But I don't feel comfortable using the infected as a weapon.
Huh. Use them as a biological weapon.
What if it breaks those ropes and rips someone's throat out? Riley asks, his voice showing exasperation. My mouth would rip out of those. Don't drag me into this, Moore says. Then she leans over the driver's side of the Chevy and shouts to you. I say tie him to the hood of the minibus. No one will mess with us.
Yeah.
George squeezes his eyes shut for a moment, but when they open, he's looking at you. I don't agree with using Joe for this reason, but I won't stop you from doing it.
Yeah. If we don't have high enough leadership, then this thing will not gonna happen. Church will gonna just shoot the zombie Joe, but because of our leadership, he agrees.
It's settled. We keep Joe for now, you say.
Okay.
No one moves at first, but as the moments tick by, the survivors wander away. Arthur remains near the Reverend, and you work with Woody and Benji to find Joe with real ropes. Woody also finds a block of dead wood to force into the zombie's mouth to reduce the chances of them biting someone, at least until you use them against your enemies.
Okay.
Before you can leave button.
Okay, so before I can leave, we're gonna see what happened.
More up, the mighty momentary reprieve. If the Weather Channel was still broadcasting, they would be reporting a heat wave in Colorado. Strange world a week ago, snow covered the ground. And again, a week ago, the dead weren't walking the earth. Your team of survivors moves to their vehicles to continue the journey to parts unknown. As the chorus of starting engines rise, a loud gun sounds from the left vehicle. A hissing sound spreads from the minibus, followed by steam shooting from its front end. You rush over as James pops the old metal hood, and the white plume floats in the air, followed by a stream of darker air. Damn it! What now? What now? James shouts, his voice rising in frustration with each word. The duplicate air must be overheaten like Katie's balls, Woody says as he peers into the engine block. We should add water to the match immaculate. You move beside Woody and fan away the smoke. First, you tap the engine and yank your hand back from the scorching hot surface. The radiator isn't cooling it. To check the coolant, you need to let the engine cool, but you see a pool of fluid beneath the reservoir. To make matters worse, one of the hoses has a huge hole. Bad news. The engine is overheating, most likely because of problems with the radiator, you say. What do we do? James asks, squinting like he's in pain. We could see if we can take some spare parts from other vehicles around here, but even if we do, the radiator might be blocked. We need to replace it. Rachel darts up to the group. So how's the truck? We really should get going. This is a terrible spot for us to be sitting in. We're far too unprotected.
Yeah.
James pushes off of the minibus and stops up sweat with a rag over his forehead. Not good at all. We're stuck. The engine is fried. We're not moving until it's fixed. Not like we can call a tow truck. We are quite exposed out here, Rachel says. Anyone can come from either direction along the highway. If we're stuck, we need to move the cover. I'll gather everyone up. What if people do come by who can help us? Harper says as he moves closer to the small circle you created by the smoking minibus. I know it's the minority opinion, but good people are still out there. And every slasher horror movie starts with a car breaking down and people going into the woods. Why can't we all just decide on our own what we want to do? Kelly states, some of us can stay with the cars, some can go to the woods, or whatever. We're all smart people who can make up our own minds. What we need is a leader, Woody chimes in. He props his foot on the minibus's front bumper. No offense to any of y'all, but dare forget that the most capable organizations, from small tribes to whole countries, are run by a single person with advisors. We can't run all willy-nilly. Too many of us for that now. The group goes quiet as everyone contemplates Woody's words. After a solid minute of silence, you say, I agree with Woody. We should gather the entire group and vote on the leader. Radio button checked.
Okay, so yes, I do agree. We should gather all people and make a small election to select. To vote for leader.
12:56:0. I agree with Woody.
Wow.
We should gather the entire group and vote on the leader.
I already record this for about an hour, I guess. Probably I will just record it maybe until before the battle against the Horde, and I will just separate chapter 5 into two different videos.
I agree with Woody. Since I brought us all together, I should be the leader. Radio button not checked.
No, I don't want to be the leader. This is not my job.
I'm fine. I'm the leader. Radio button not checked.
No, not gonna do that.
Woody's right. You all can't appoint a leader. I don't want the job, so you should decide. Radio button not checked.
No, gonna be so rude.
We don't need a leader. We're doing fine the way it is. Radio button not checked.
No, we should have a leader.
Next button.
Okay, I'm gonna click next.
We don't. Next button. That's the fairest way, James says. Nodding. We should gather everyone and put this to a vote.
Yeah.
You walk to the side of the road to a small clearing. The country is still, and only a momentary breeze gives relief. Off in the not-so-distant grove of spruce, the tops of trees sway apart from one another with a violent snap of branches and stirring of leaves. In the heat of the rising sun, the group finds shade in the narrow saplings or wipes sweat from their faces. Some sit in the grass or on beach chairs, while others rest in the shade of a spruce. James, Kelly, Rachel, and you stand in front of the onlookers, though James steps up to address the crowd. First, I want everyone to know that the minibus is currently not operational, which is why you're not traveling right now. Elson diagnosed an issue with the radiator. We'll try to fix it, but it's going to take time. James takes a deep breath, and, for a few seconds, appears to be a deep thought. A few of us, Elson, Kelly, Rachel, Arthur were talking, and figured this group needs a leader. Someone to make decisions, settle problems, represent us as strangers, and other things. Since we're all in this together, we decided on holding a quick election for a leader. James stops and glances around, and you can tell he's not sure of the next step. I nominate myself as leader. Radio button checked.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to nominate someone as a leader. I'm not going to nominate myself.
I nominate someone else as leader. Radio button not checked.
Yeah, I will select this option, though I will show you the rest of other options.
Six, the group, option 2 of 5.
We have 5 options here.
We should open this up to nominations, I say, to get this started. Radio button not checked.
Okay.
We should open this up to nominations, I say, to grant the idea that someone should vote for me. Radio button not checked.
No.
Not to draw attention to myself, I whisper to James, you should ask for nominations. Radio button not checked.
Okay. No. So I'm going to just nominate someone as leader.
Next button. Looking around the group, you consider the most eligible people for the job. There's Rachel, who has already shown she can lead a group, though it's only 3 people. She has supplies and survival knowledge, though you're still not sure how she knows the things she does. Can she be trusted as a leader if she's not being completely truthful? Then there's James. He's your friend, and you trust him. He has a great work ethic and cares about the safety and well-being of everyone. Plus, he has close ties to Rosie, Driver, and Woody, and said, since the outbreak, he's spent time in Dylan's group, so you question whether he's truly a leader or a follower.
Okay.
Finally, there's Kelly. She's confident, charismatic, passionate about issues important to her, and decisive. As a TV reporter, she's dealt with many different types of people. You haven't formed a real friendship with her yet, but she's generally well-liked. You just wonder if she's able to place the needs of the group ahead of her own.
Okay.
I nominate Rachel as leader. Radio button checked.
Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to nominate Rachel. Though I don't know if Rachel will be the leader actually, but you know what? I'm gonna see. We're gonna see.
I nominate Rachel as leader. X button. Everyone turns in unison and you call out Rachel's name.
Okay, we can actually select Rachel, James, or Kelly. So we have 3 person that we can nominate, and I selected Rachel.
Rachel nods at you. Thank you for having faith in me. I second the nomination, Nathan states.
Okay.
I nominate Kelly, Woody said from his spot leaning against the shady spruce. She's smart and had a way with words. Hearing her name, Kelly steps forward. I appreciate that, Woody, and if elected, I won't let you down. I'd like the second match, Riley says. She's green on the news. Well, I hope you also have a belief in my ability to let based on my character, not just my face on the screen. Kelly speaks with vigor and looks annoyed at Riley. Yeah, sure, all that, honey, he says. I decide, Laura shakes her head, and buries her face in her hands. Tommy walks in front of the larger group and turns to address them. I'm still getting to know everyone, but I'm sure we all agree that Nelson would make a great leader. I nominate him.
Okay, so someone will nominate us as a leader. I don't want to take the risk because actually we can refuse. I mean, we can make them do not vote at us by giving a speech that giving a speech that that not suits them, but I don't want to take the risk, so I'm going to just refuse. We have 2 options here. We can say thank you, which is we accept the leader, the nomination, or we can refuse it.
I second that nomination. James leans far out of line.
Okay, so James second the nomination.
Tommy walks in front of the larger. Thank you for the nomination, I say to Tommy. Radio button checked.
Okay, say thanks for the nomination, which is we accept, or we can refuse it.
I don't want to be leader, I say. Radio button not checked.
I just say I don't want to be leader.
Tick. Improve. Option 2 of 2.
So someone else can be leader. If you want to be the leader, you can. You unlock more features of this game, which is you have to manage people's job. What will people do? These people will go to scavenging. These people will go to fishing. I don't like to. I don't want to waste my time in this series of playthrough video by doing those stuffs because it is a boring stuff actually. So I'm going to be a follower instead of a leader.
Next button. You laugh. I really appreciate the nomination, but I just don't want to lead.
Okay.
Okay, Nelson, that's fine. No one wants to force you to do it, James says.
Alright, whatever.
Brody raises his hand and stands in front of the group. I'm going to nominate James. He's a real good person and seems really fair.
Okay.
I second the nomination, Church says, lifting his head, which has been hanging since the ordeal at his Cadillac. Ain't nobody gonna mess with us if that man's our leader. Zombies probably turned and run the other way at the sight of him.
Huh, whatever.
James laughed thunder through the countryside. Thank you for the kind words. Next button.
Okay, so we are done here.
James laughed thunder. Next
Let
button.
me go here.
I think we have enough nominees now. I will keep track of all the names and votes, if everyone is okay with that. Parker says and holds up a notepad.
Okay.
Sounds great, you say. Let's have all the nominees say a few words before we vote, addressing their strengths, how they want to lead the group, and anything else they might feel would help us decide.
Okay.
Rachel moves into the space between the nominees and the group. I can speak first, she says and pans her gaze over each survivor with the purpose of a seasoned politician. I've been preparing for survival since word first spread of the virus. We need to work together to get through the days or weeks ahead. Most of you are ill-prepared for this sort of life, and you need someone to tell you what to do to stay alive. I can be that person. I have the skill set and determination to see us through this. Rachel takes a step back in line. A gust of wind blows dirt and bits of tar debris onto the grass, and from the edge of the tree line comes the sound of squawking birds. Did she fall as ill-prepared? Nathan remarks. Benjamin nods at him with a sardonic grin. Her skill set don't include public speaking, Dante says, his tone full of sarcasm. James takes a slight step forward, first glancing at the other nominees, as if asking permission. I'll go next. Well, most of you know me, so I'm fair, and either treat you like family, or will soon enough. Not sure I have all the things y'all might look for in a leader, but I'll be honest and loyal, give everyone respect, value their opinion, and work hard to make sure we all get through to the other side. Thank you. That boost up my skin, Woody states. Kelly marches to the front of the main group and strides along the line like a general before troops on the battlefield. We are only at the start of this outbreak, and we've all lost a lot. Our family, our homes, our very lives. We need someone who's going to make hard decisions to let this group. James a nice guy, but can he make the tough calls? Rachel already has a group, so we can't be sure if she puts them first, or has the larger group's interest in mind. Rachel raises her eyebrows and wears an uncomfortable, astonished look. Kelly continues. I have all the qualifications you'd look for in a leader. I managed a team of staff to produce my top-rated news segment and podcast, Kelly at Nightfall. In college, I started an activism group of University of Colorado students, which led to blocking the destruction of acres of forest land near campus. Where they built a super Walmart. Parker asks, confused. Eventually, yes, Walmart's legal team cleared the restraining orders, but that's after I left school and turned the group's leadership over to another student. I like that Walmart. They have amazing sales, Nora says to the group. Kelly puts her hands up. My point is that my leadership was effective, and if elected, I'll use my experience and tenacity to see us all thrive. That's it. She steps back into line as the rest of the survivors speak in low whispers.
Okay.
Next button.
So they already give their speech, but however, I would will still vote for Rachel. I don't know if she will get elected. I don't think so.
Kelly. Next button. 10 minutes later.
Though I will, I will gonna elect. I will gonna nominate for it. For her.
On the side of the Colorado highway under the heat of the sun, the survivors scribble on scraps from scavenged magazines, marking their vote for leader. Hey, I want to vote too, your nephew says, folding his arms. Sorry, little man, you have to be at least 13 years old. Everyone else, if you're finished, hold up your folded paper and I'll collect it, Parker says in his teaching voice. He walks along the line and takes each improvised ballot.
Okay.
You glance down at the small square of paper and lower your pen to write a name. I vote for Jane. Radio button checked.
I can vote for James.
I vote for Kelly. Radio button not checked.
Or else Kelly.
I vote for Rachel. Radio button not checked.
And I can also vote for Rachel. I'm gonna vote for Rachel.
Tick. The group. Option 3 of 3.
Okay, so only 3 options here. Just go next.
Next button. On the Exodus. Same payment. Parker collects your vote along with those of the other survivors, placing them in a bent, scavenged hubcap. He walks to the hood of his car and opens each folded paper scrap, tallying the votes on his clipboard. While he works, the rest of you sit in idle anticipation except for Riley, who marches over to watch him count. Can I help you? Parker says, clearly taken back by being watched. No, just count. Sorry, I don't trust anyone, Riley says, stressing the word anyone.
Okay, whatever.
You notice the forest has grown quiet, except for the rustling of leaves on the treetops, the chirps of crickets, hoots of an owl, and barking of wild dogs have gone dead. It's gone too quiet, and your experience in the outdoors tells you something is wrong. When the sounds of the forest stop, trouble is brewing. Maybe you're often just tired. You haven't slept in a day or eaten in whenever. As you stare across at the survivors, you see a painting of the same figure. Drooping eyes, strained pallor, slouching stance. With rest and food, their spirits will return in no time, and a new leader will bring a spark of confidence. The new world is a place of danger and uncertainty, but these small steps towards stability will give everyone the will to push forward, no matter what the odds.
Okay.
Parker gathers all of the scraps into the hubcap and walks back to the main group, smiling as he steps in front of the survivors. Parker holds his clipboard high. Okay, I've counted up all the votes, and here we go.
Okay, we're gonna see who is the winner.
And the winner is button.
Okay, let's go.
Zombie Moron. Rachel received 7 votes. Kelly received 3 votes. Someone wrote down Justin Bieber. Impossible. He's surely a zombie. James received 9 votes.
Okay, so yeah, I already know it. So yeah, Rachel won't be our group leader. So James will be the group leader. Okay, whatever.
Which means James is our new leader.
Okay.
Cheers rise and the survivors move around James for congratulations. He stands in their midst like a giant, handing out high fives and accepting pats on his wide back. James cracks a smile and thanks each survivor, almost bending off their accolades. It's not hard to have faith in him and the rest of the group. Sure, there will be challenges and hardships, but this group has the will and resolve to survive the outbreak and whatever exists afterwards.
Yeah.
Though you're not leader, you consider how the group should evolve as the apocalypse unfolds. You expect it to.
Okay. So although I'm not a leader, but I can decide how this group should run. So we have several options here. Just gonna show you.
Operate democratically, giving opportunities for input from all members. Radio button checked.
Giving input from all members.
Grow as a community with the full support of all members, striving to help others we meet. Radio button not checked.
Okay. Community with full support.
Run with order and discipline, like a military squad. Radio button not checked.
Whoa, like a military squad. This is kind of one of my favorite too, actually.
Run, prioritize the safety of the group first. We'll scavenge what we need, but fight if we have to. Radio button not checked.
Prioritize our group. Scavenge what we need, but fight if we have to.
Survive by scavenging and raiding. We'll take all we can to survive. Strangers will be forced to fall into line.
This just kind of bandit. Just survive by scavenging and raiding, and we'll kill somebody. No, I'm not gonna do that. These two last options are not good, not as good as I thought. But I'm going to choose. Let's just run the group like discipline and orders, like military. That's the only option, so I'm gonna choose.
Run with order and discipline, like a military squad.
Yeah, run order and discipline like in military. So I'm gonna check and next.
Next button. As large leader, you could exert your influence to make the group run the way you want.
Okay.
What about the name for our group? Brody says, I used to play on the Little League team, the Night Sharks. I always loved that name. The gave a sense of.
Okay, so now it's time to pick our group name, but I'm not gonna pick it. I will let somebody else pick it.
Stupidity? Madison works out.
No, you are the one who's stupidity.
Camaraderie, Parker says. I like the idea.
Camaraderie.
Nothing cheesy if you're gonna do it. Riley's face scrunches and worry. Something with a hard edge, like the Reapers or the Devil's Recruits.
Oh, Devil Recruits or the Reaper, wow.
What are we, a metal band? Kelly says.
A metal band, huh?
Rachel chimes in. Traditionally, an organization's name stands for the qualities it represents. But I also fancy cute animals. Clever kittens, for example.
Clever kitten?
What do you think, Nelson? J Masks.
Okay.
I like the idea of a group name. Radio button checked.
I can say I like the idea of the group name.
If everyone wants a group name, that's fine with me. Radio button not checked.
Just follow people. If they fine, I'm also fine.
If I think a group name is silly, radio button not checked.
No, not city. Just group name, whatever. I'm gonna just
X
go.
button. Great, James says. Do you want to pick our name?
No, someone else can pick it.
Sure, I will pick it. Radio button check. Oh, James, you can pick it. Radio button object. Ticked. And group. Option 2 of 2.
I'm gonna say someone else can pick it.
X button. Zombie Exodus. Save payment. Okay, that's fine, James says. Let's go by survivors of Nightfall. It's who we are.
Yeah, of course.
Everyone shows support for the name, or at least don't care enough to object. The celebration is cut short when the forest comes to life with a herd of deer rushing from the tree line and running along the edge of the woods. Turning to watch them, you hear the infected, and the forest opens as they march out. You draw out your binoculars and scan the coming forth. They wear the clothes of campers, road workers, and hikers, and their broken bodies sway and shuffle randomly like rodents searching through a maze. Some have dirt and mud caked on their clothes and faces, hiding the decay of the mask made from the earth. One has a torn leg, and from its sticks a tent pole which dangles upright like an insect's antennae. Another drags half its crushed body, leaving particles of its own viscera behind it. They cross the field with only low moans, and haven't spotted the living by the highway yet. Their voices growl in a communion of apathy, their mouths split wide, and they call out in their inhuman language for you to join them in their version of the afterlife.
Whoa, okay. So this is, here we go. This is the beginning of the battle with the horde. I mean, with the horde of zombies. So this is a zombie. I mean, these probably 1,000, yeah, probably 100 or maybe 1,000 zombies that in this group, in this horde. Now, this horde is kind of big, so we're gonna battle against them, and we'll try to defend our group. So. But this is not where we're gonna end this video. I'm going to just go maybe a little bit more until we get really close to fight, and I'm going to stop. And we'll see the fighting. I mean, the fighting scenes. I mean, the fighting will be in the next video.
Look, from the road, Nathan yells, and more zombies shamble along the highway in the direction you were traveling, past the accident. They walk in multitudes, and more than 2 stores scuttle slow and steady, drifting along the road.
Whoa.
With the area secured and your group already on standby, they group up near the caravan and watch the horde slither and shamble. We need to kill them before the 2 hordes combine. James yells. We need to split into 2 teams, one on the highway and one in the field. Each team focuses on killing off the 2 smaller hordes. A slow build of anxious energy spreads through the group, ending with some survivors rushing for weapons, some standing there in shock, while others turn to stare at the oncoming undead. Wait, why are we splitting into 2 teams? Ellie shouts above the chatter. We can just drive away. We don't have enough room for everyone with the minibus now, James says as he raises his submachine gun. Besides, most of the vehicles are running low on fuel. We won't get far. I will just take the jeep and use the big gun. I will load down every single one, Rosie says, pointing to the mounted gun. We're running low on ammunition for it, driver says. Rosie shrugs. It's up to you then, James. I can use it or not. My opinion, we should use it while we're still alive. Saving bullets doesn't help the dead. That's a lot of zombies out there. Church holds up his arm to wipe his forehead, dangling the large revolver held in his hand. We should run along the highway. Rachel rips out a magazine from a submachine gun, checks the ammo, and jams it back in. There's no time. Once those 2 masses of the dead spot us, they'll outrun a number of us. My ride is fine, so me and my ma are out of here, Riley says and steps toward his red Chevy. Nora crosses her arms, letting her cane fall. We're not leaving these people, Riley. Damn it, you gotta think of someone other than yourself. We can fit some of the slow ones in our car. Riley hangs his head, his voice soft and unsure. Everyone calm down and be quiet for a second. James shouts. Not 10 minutes ago, y'all put me in charge, and we're already arguing and ready to go our separate ways. If we don't work as a team, some of us will die. If we all stick together, follow the plan, and don't freak out, we can kill these zombie bastards and live to fight another day. The survivors all stare at James, though their faces tell different stories, some invigorated, some anxious, and others perplexed.
I'm gonna inspire them.
I just met you people. I want to help, but that's a lot of infected, Church says, holding the keys to his Cadillac. Tommy steps next to James. I'm staying. You can't run. You'll catch up at some point.
Okay.
I ain't so much, but damn Dante says, looking down the field at the sea of undead. A lot of y'all wanted to leave at the first sign. No trouble makes me wonder why you ever tagged along in the first place. Woody shoots a stern glance around the group. The air backbones fell out somewhere. As the survivors debate, you look across the field and see the undead moving closer, and though they aren't aware of your group yet, their attack is inevitable. The highway zombies are farther out, but crossing the distance faster. Should Riley or anyone else drive off, the roar of an engine will awaken the horde. If your group runs, they'll leave all the supplies. Dealing with the horde provides your only chance at survival. And as the survivors stand around and exchange opinions on how to deal with the current situation, the infected wander closer.
Okay.
We can't force anyone to stay, but if we work together, we can all survive, I say, hoping to convince the survivors not to leave. Radio button checked.
Okay, we can inspire them in any way. This doesn't affect too much on the game, but it would just affect the spirit of the people that you inspire them.
We all need to join together and fight, I say. If we move fast and work in teams, we'll get through this. Radio button not checked.
I'm gonna say this though, because this is quite, inspiring.
Ticked. Improve. Option 2 of 6.
Okay, we have 6 options. I'm gonna show you the rest 4 options, and we're gonna go next.
There's no time to run. Our only chance now is to fight, I say, stating the clear facts in a rational way. Radio button not checked.
We can go with rational way.
All of you, shut up and get ready to fight. We kill these zombies together. I yell, threatening anyone who doesn't comply. Radio button not checked.
This is kind of threatening. No.
We all need to listen to James if we're going to survive. I yell, radio button not checked.
No.
I disagree, James. If we fight, people are going to die. I yell, radio button not checked.
Okay, if we join in disagreement, this will be a longer argument. So no.
I disagree. Next button.
Gonna go next.
More
Let's
options.
see if
Button.
these people inspired
This group is full of anxiety and hopelessness. If these people are going to survive, they need an emotional boost. It's time to help them feel the right emotions to want that will inspire them to survive.
Yeah.
The survivors go quiet and all turn their attention to you. We don't have time to debate strategies. The worst thing we can do is split up and give in to fear and self-preservation. We do this together and survive. That's how things will be from now on. The infected are coming and they'll work together if given the chance. So everyone needs to focus, grab a weapon, and prepare to fight. There's no second chance. The survivors show composed and accepting demeanors, and your words will help calm their worries, at least for the moment.
Yeah, this is great.
While the survivors prepare, you turn to see Daniel pulling at the back door of Rachel's trailer. What are you doing, you ask? Daniel stops and scratches his head. He looks up at you with a flash of excited energy. If I'm going to help, I need a weapon. Rachel has some packed away. She should share anyway. I don't know how to shoot guns. I mean, play in the training mission of Earth Saviors. Recruits doesn't count. She has knives and stuff.
Okay.
I want you to hide while the rest of us fight. It's too dangerous for you. Radio button checked.
Okay. So our nephew want to fight as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna let him fight if he wants. I'm gonna give him a weapon rather than search a new weapon for him. I'm gonna give him one of my useless weapon. I'm gonna just give him an M9 pistol, which is one of my military basic gun.
You need to hide. You'll just get in our way. Radio button not checked.
No, not gonna be so rude.
You know the best way to help is to stay near the back and point out any zombies that sneak by us. Can you handle that special assignment? I only say this to make my nephew think he's helping when I am truly trying to keep him out of the fight. Radio button not checked.
No.
I'd like for you to help, but not now. When we're done here, I'll teach you how to fight so you can help out next time. Radio button not checked.
We can say this as well, but no, not gonna do that. I mean, he has to, he has to at least, learn on how to fight zombies.
I'll give you a weapon to use. Radio button not checked.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna give you a weapon to use.
6. Improve. Option 5 of 6. I'll give you a weapon to use. I will find you a weapon to use. Radio button not checked.
Or you can say I will find a weapon to use. No, I'm gonna give him.
Next button. You give him.
Okay. I'm gonna give him my M9 pistol.
Point 38 special. Radio button checked. Point Beretta M9 pistol. Radio button
Yeah,
not checked.
Beretta M9 pistol.
6. Improve. Option 2 of 5. 5. Radio button not checked.
We can give him a melee weapon, but no.
Next button. You hand your nephew the M9 pistol. It's like your game. You hold it with both hands, point at the head, and squeeze the trigger. Be careful with it.
Okay.
Cool, Daniel says with wide eyes and turns the weapon end over end, inspecting every angle. You walk with your nephew to the front of the accident site, where your group is preparing for battle. Low growls echo through the countryside, and a patch of clouds covers the sun, coating the area in shade. All right, listen up. I'm going to split y'all into 2 teams. James shouts. I want one team to kill the zombies on the road, and the other to kill those coming from the forest. The first team congregates just ahead of the accident, while the second meets at the edge of the grass. Team 1 Highway 9, Bailey, Baseball Bat Benji, Machete Dante, Block 19 Pistol Jillian, Block 19 Pistol Caitlin, Shotgun Laura, Point 38 Special Rachel, MP5 Submachine Gun and M9 Pistol Riley, Shotgun and Block 19 Pistol Tommy, M4 Carbine and M19 11 Pistol.
Okay, so these are all the list of team members. I'm going to join actually the highway team though.
Team 2 Field, 10, Brody, Lacrosse Stick Church, Colt Python Revolver Driver, Colt Python Revolver J, MN90 Submachine Gun Kelly, Weaver Lopez, M4 Carbine and M9 Pistol Madison, R15 Harper, Mike Rosie, MP5 Submachine Gun Woody, Winchester Model 94 Rifle.
Yeah, because you know what? Because team 2 already have a good force. I mean, it's a good combination, but team 1 needs some help. So I'm gonna go there since I'm the toughest one in playing with range weapon and stuff like that in combat. So I'm gonna do it.
As Laura hobbles behind Riley, he whips around in shock. Ma, where are you going?
Okay.
With you, dumbass. Riley stops and faces her head on. Hell, no. Sit in the car and wait for us. It's not safe for you two. Safe? No, we're safe, she says and pulls up a stub-nosed revolver. I can shoot the same as anyone else. Better than half of these kids. James steps forward from the field. MRS. Nora, with all respect, please listen to your son. This is a life or death battle, and if you're there, Riley will be more worried about you than concentrating on fighting. Nora slams the tip of her cane on the ground. Now you're starting it. I am not some old fogey who was kept in the wheelchair seat warm in the senile citizen's home before the outbreak. No one sidelines me. Yeah, Jane, let her fight, if she wants to, Kelly says and walks over to join in the debate. I have no doubt about her willingness to help, James says, but this is a difficult fight, and the infected are dangerous. Kelly breaks into astonished laughter. Are you seriously explaining how dangerous this is? Like we don't know that? Oh please, James, explain to us girls how tough it is. Now Nora breaks into her own satisfied laughter, and Riley hangs his head. Through a deep breath, James says, I apologize. MRS. Nora, of course, it's your choice. If you want to fight, please join the highway team.
Okay.
With a broad smile, Nora strides to the front of the accident site, and Riley follows after, dejected. As the teams prepare to fight, James walks up to you. I didn't assign you to a team, cause I figured you'd want to pick the team you want to join.
Yeah, of course. I want to pick my own team though.
You. Pick my team and prepare to fight. Radio button checked.
Okay, we have several options before we go to the battle. So we can directly go and select our team, or
Say, James, I'm impressed with how you assigned the 2 teams.
okay, we can say impress.
Say to only him, I disagree with how you assigned the 2 teams.
Can say privately that I disagree.
Give him a hug. Be careful, James.
Give him a hug, no.
Announce publicly to the group that I disagree with how James assigned the two teams.
Or you can announce publicly, no, I'm not gonna waste my time and just directly pick my team.
Announce publicly to the
Gonna go next.
More on Team 1 Highway 9. Haley. Baseball Matt Benji. Machete Dante.
Okay.
Team, with all teams formed and preparing. You join the
I'm gonna join the highway team and the battle will begin, and this is where the video will end.
Highway team. Radio button checked.
Okay, so this is where the video will end. I am going to see you in the next, probably tomorrow. I hope that I can finish the series before I go back to hostel around 2 weeks from now. So
Stop. Pause. Stop.
I'm gonna stop the recording and I will see you later. Bye. Take care of yourself.